Well, we successfully made it up the hill. Pretty good climb. And going up 93 from Radiant up to Highway 1. There's some potholes and unevenness in the road to watch out for, so don't just fly up that hill. Anyway, this campground that we're staying at, it's got some big sites in it. There's a lot of sites here too. We're here right after Memorial Day, and it's before the busy season starts. But the lady at the check-in said that in a couple of weeks they get busy and there's really no way you can show up without reservations. Campground's called Tunnel Village 2. It's around 35 bucks Canadian per night. That's for full hookups. It's about $5 less if you just want electric hookups. But we're gonna be here for a few nights. Let me show you this. See that mountain in the background? Gorgeous. We're surrounded by mountains around here. Down this road, you can probably see at the end. Yeah. So, anyway, we're gonna get set up. Probably go explore the town a bit. See what Banff has to offer. So just a point of clarification, Banff is not only a town, but it's the park. So the town is on one side of the park, and the actual park itself is quite long, and you just take Highway 1 and it drives you through the park. So we'll go and do that another day though. Behind us you can see downtown Banff. It's pretty idealistic where it's placed. Here nestled in the mountains.
Quentin was walking through and he said, "Wait, is this a national park?" And he just thought it's so pretty. This must be a national park.
Yeah, the town. Yeah. Probably at one point the town was in the national park. Who knows? Or maybe the national park came first and then the town. I don't know.
We don't really know anything about what we're saying. We're just saying it's pretty here.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you say about it? It's a busy town, especially in the summertime. I guess in the wintertime it's busy as well because there's ski resorts here. It has a very European flavor to it, which a lot of Canadian towns do. Anyway, unique. Let's go check it out some more.
Fossilized sea lily. He said, "Oh my, that's an unspeakable amount."
How much is that, Quentin?
$25,995.
25,000 for that. An actual shop. Kind of feels like we're in a museum though. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Quentin, you want some ice cream? Huh?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's yummy and this ice cream is the world's best.
It's pretty good. Tanner, how about you?
What? I really like this ice cream. It's my favorite ice cream.
Do you remember where we first had it?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, I forgot like the place.
Prince Edward Island. Yeah, yeah. So we were walking by this place, and the smell goes out into the street, and it smelled just like the ice cream we had in Prince Edward Island. We looked at the name, and sure enough, it's Cow's Ice Cream. The ice cream we had in Prince Edward Island was some of the best we've ever had. So we're gonna stop and get some more Cow's Ice Cream.
I would like birthday cake and sorbet.
Birthday
Oh.
cake and the sorbet?
Quentin, how is it?
It's really good.
Is it just like you remember?
Well, I think it's better than I remember.
Better than you remember? Well, there you have it, folks. Better than you remember. So as we are trekking through Canada, heading to Alaska, we've got a couple of boys here that are going to be turning 7 and 9. Their birthdays are pretty close to each other. One's coming up on June 1st and the other one's on June 16. So, how do you celebrate? Well, we are in Banff, and luckily they have a water park here. What do you think about going to a water park, Tanner?
I really want to.
You really want to?
Seems fun. Really fun.
How about you, Quentin?
I really want to, and it seems like it'll be a lot of fun, and I'll have a great time.
Yeah, yeah. We hadn't really planned on this, but we didn't know what to do for their birthdays, so thought, why not celebrate them both at the same time? And it was a gift from Grandpa and Grandma. So, thank you, Grandpa and Grandma, for letting us go to the water park today. Should we go inside, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Woohoo!
All right, that's a wrap for Banff. It's kind of cold out, but I guess that's what you get when you travel in the off season. It is end of May here, and we had a couple of rainy days while we were here. Two out of the three days we were here were cold and rainy. I don't think it got out of the 40s. First day was really nice, but anyway, the things that we did, there wasn't a lot of people around. So I guess you win some and you lose some. I don't know what the losing aspect was though in this case, because we still had fun. We are headed today over to Lake Louise, so we're still going to stay in the Banff National Park. We're going to meet up with some friends there. We are going to caravan to Alaska. So we're excited to see them. They're already waiting for us. Lake Louise, we thought was full hookups, but they let us know that we only have electricity. So I don't know if they just don't have the water turned on yet or what. But we've got our water tanks filled up, and we've got the jugs in the back of the truck filled up. So we've got over 100 gallons of fresh water with us, so we should be fine. But glad to know that before we took off, so that we could fill up with water. What do you think of the Banff area?
Super pretty.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I enjoy about traveling on a regular basis is that you don't have the opportunity to start taking your surroundings for granted. This is such a beautiful area, and I found myself wondering if the people living here slip into a state of normalcy with this beautiness that's just hugging them all the time. But when you are moving around, you see things with fresh eyes and you appreciate it. And so to see a black bear was super exciting, and to have elk walking through your front yard was really unique. Some of those things can kind of become normal activities when you live in an area, and so it's fun to capture the newness of it as you move along, and then to rediscover it as you revisit. So it's really, really great here.
So check it out. Next up, Lake Louise. Stay with us.